Hey guys, I'm gonna be making Japanese cuisine, omuraisu. I freaking hot anime. I'm just gonna get started. I did some off-camera grinding, so everything's basically prepared. Tomorrow is my anniversary, so I'm pretty sure I might make my anniversary dessert today. Might as well. Or should I leave that till tomorrow? I'll leave that till tomorrow actually, because I can't really be bothered, to be honest. So I'll just get started right away. So I'm gonna do no messing around. I'm just gonna get right down to the nitty gritty, because I don't want to edit videos, honestly. Like, it's so boring, just sitting around doing nothing the entire time. So I don't know, I'm just gonna, no jokes, no gaffes. I'm gonna get started, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from getting started. Now I'll try not to use the water, because every time I use the water it gets really loud. Okay, for some reason my right stove no gas. So I'm just gonna use the left one. So I'm gonna be over here for most of the time. So, yeah, so, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, editing's a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna do it. Like, maybe I might cut some parts out or whatever to make it go faster, because people complain that, you know, it's so long and I can't be bothered watching it. Just say you're fake. Like, it's just that simple. Just say you're fake. But a downside of not going to be editing is there's probably gonna be like a lot of loud noises, such as when I, you know, that's loud, and stuff like that. I don't know, I'll just have to deal with it, be mindful of the tap and be mindful of this stuff. So I'm putting onions. I put melted some butter in here. I'm putting onions like that. Okay. I'm gonna saute that for a little bit. Just make it, you know, smell nice, golden brown. Do I look cool? Do I look like I know what I'm doing? Can you even hear me from here? Ain't that nice? What a nice smell. Don't you wish smell-o-vision existed? Another downside of not doing any editing is that I'm gonna have to talk the entire time, so it's not like boring or something. Because I've come to realize, like, apparently 28-minute videos are too long or something like that, because I added a really cool fairy editing in one of the last videos. Nobody cared. Nobody even saw it. Like, I did that. I took like 30 minutes to an hour, and it's really shit editing, and I'm not really proud of how long it took, but it was, I think it was pretty funny, and no one reacted, and made me really sad. All that effort for nothing. No one cared. And I had to be the one who brought it up. I had to bring it up. when I brought it up, he was like, "Oh, I didn't see that part." Like, shut up, dude. Do you know how hard I tried? So yeah. Anyways, I probably I don't know. It can't be bothered to do all that nonsense. Anyways, I cut some chicken. Okay, that was probably too much chicken. But we bowl. That reminds me. I realized that Father's Day is different in, like, Australia is the only one that has it in September. Like, I knew that already, but I forgot, and I freaked out when I realized that it was like, Father's Day was like 2 days ago, on the 15th. Or was it the 16th? Either way, I thought I forgot to say Happy Father's Day, and I freaked out. But no, Australia's the only one that does it different. I mentioned this before, but raw meat looks way more appetizing than like cooked meat. Like, I was cutting up the chicken during my off-camera grinding session, and it was so tasty looking. Now it looks, I don't know, just not as good. Did I tell you guys I watched the Minecraft movie? I think I've already told you. Like, it wasn't that good, to be honest. Obviously, everyone expected it not to be good. It was better than I imagined. It's looking good. Now I add some salt and pepper. I don't have salt and pepper. I have salt and pepper. I don't have salt and pepper. It's a combo. Okay, tomato sauce. And Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, I think. How do you spell it? WORCENERENSAUCE. Anyways, get some tomato sauce. Give it some good squirt. It's not open. This is why you do off-camera grinding. I completely forgot to open this. Oh, it's so hard to open. There we go. No, never mind. Hold on, let me just get some scissors real quick. we go. Just a bit of love. Okay, I'm sorry about this. You're gonna have to deal with them turning the tap on. Okay. A dollop of ketchup. And some wash. And some more ketchup because I think that's not enough. Dope. Okay. Now I add the rice. And I've already pre-prepared this as well. Okay, some more tomato sauce. And salt and pepper. By the way, you're not supposed to boil the tomato sauce. Mine's boiling because I'm, not very good and not paying attention. I'm sorry. I need to mix this. It's so hard to mix this thing. I'm gonna spill so much and then people are gonna laugh at me. Hey Zach, you're not meant to hold the spatula. Shut up! I know! Oh, I touched the pan and it was very hot. Goodness. Okay. It's probably as good as I'm gonna get it, really. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Okay. That is good enough. Now what do I do again? Add the rice, mix it up. I think I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. So this is enough for like 2 or 3 portions, allegedly. I spilled a lot of rice. It's fine. Okay. Turn down the volume for this part. I'm serious. I'm turning the tap on. Okay. It's skewed. I'm just going to put that there to settle. Now I need to get need to stop in the eggs, but before that I think I should put the excess portions away. But how? How do I do that? I don't have a counter here. I can't just, go like, and then just go do. I have to. I don't know. Should I just eat all of it now? No, I'm not that much of a fat ass. But I kind of want to. I only eat once a day. So I might as well, no, I'll ration this. This will last like two days about. So, yeah, I know I said I was going to ration it and it's only going to last 2 days. I know. I don't know what I should do though. I'm a little bit lost. Okay. That won't work. Okay, I'm gonna do it over here. You don't get to see it. Sorry. Hold on. Turn down the volume again. This turned out actually pretty good. Look at that. Okay, it always looks so terrible on the camera. Just believe that it looks good. Super. Check that out, dude. Am I getting better at cooking or what? Okay, yeah. I need to shape this into a football. I'm not really sure how you're meant to do that. That looks pretty football-like. Okay, now for the most important part. It's the egg. I can't wait to make the egg. Okay. You get your bowl. Okay, I have a bowl here. And crack 2 eggs. Not 1, but 2 eggs. Okay, that's 1 egg. Yeah. Okay, super. That's 2 eggs. Sorry. I'm turning the tap on and it's loud, so be careful. Okay. Now to get your eggs. You can't see that, but you know, pretend you can. You get some salt. But I don't have salt, I have salt and pepper, so I'm just gonna do salt and pepper. That's too much. That was way too much. And then, now you've got that, you mix it. But the important step is, you scramble it basically, but you keep the tips of the chopsticks on the bottom, so it doesn't aerate, you know? Okay. That's good enough. Now, I just put that there. I want to be able to use this. Did I damage it somehow? Okay, I just have to accept it won't work. Okay. Now, for this, the trick is you pour it in. No, you need butter first. Silly me. So get your butter. And you spread it around, just like so. There we go. Bellissimo. Okay, now you add your egg. And you pour it in, and you go circles in the pan, and then you shake the pan while you go circles in the pan. I don't know, just do it. Okay, now that you've done that, turn down the heat, and you add your rice to the egg. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Honestly, it turned out alright. Okay. I ripped it. I ripped it. I ripped it. I ripped it. I'm stupid. This is why I'll never be a freaking maid. This is just awful. Everything is falling apart. Oh, goodness gracious me, I dropped it in the freaking sink. Hey, the color looks alright though. It's too bad it's ripped. It's fine. I can hide it with the tomato sauce. My God, that's so terrible. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you. That's the damage. Yeah, that's so big. But hey, you know, from this side, it looks better. It looks better from this side. And I can just hide it. Okay, you hang it up there. That's way too high up there. I feel like I'm so short. Don't do that! Why would you do that? You almost ruined my dish. God, this is why I can't trust you. Okay, fine, if you don't want to hang out. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna fix this up with a bit of sauce. It looks... somehow looks worse. It looks like a festering wound of some sort. Yeah, that's chalked. I'll draw a heart on it. That's meant to be a heart. Okay, whatever. No, you know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. I don't know why that applies, but it does, yeah. I don't know. I need like, you know, if you know, you know. Maybe I could put a cup here. That won't fit. Any suggestions? This is like vegetable area shaped, but I don't have vegetables. I only have broccoli, and I've already put broccoli in there. You know what? I'll put broccoli in it. Some greens will spruce it up a wee bit. I want to use this. I want to use it all up. I'll just... Okay. Well, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Johnny. Okay, I'm back, and I did the broccolis. Wait. Okay. Wait, don't look at don't look at the internet that I searched up how to make the best. It's ruined. It's ruined. You saw it. Yeah. The truth come out. I didn't actually make this recipe up, but check this out. Whoa. Boom, 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 you know? Yeah, it's good. Am I, you know, cat maid? I can do the caramel Johnson if you want. Well, it's done. It's made. Photo. I need to take a photo. My mutar. How do I? You know what? I'll use my second phone. Yeah, I got two phones. Click. Yeah. That looks awful. That looks so bad. Did I really make that? Hey, no, it's not about the looks. It's about the taste. And more importantly, about the nutrients that you can get. So hold on. Spoon. Okay, I didn't boil the broccoli, so I'm pretty sure they're hard. They're frozen, so like they were rock solid, and I just put them in warm water for about like 2 minutes, not even. So they're still very hard. I'm gonna eat it anyways, because I'm a big boy. Yeah, so broccoli goes first. That actually tastes horrendous. It's bad. It's so gross. What? You know? But for the main dish, the omuraisu. Check that out. Oh, why do people do that? Oh, it's for focus, isn't it? You know, check that out. Okay, enough jokes. That's actually good. That is good. So far, everything I've made has been good, which is a plus. Did I tell you I only eat once a day? Maybe that's part of the reason why it tastes so good. Why is it? I remember a time yonks ago, a few years back, like maybe 5+ years back, where one night I was on the verge of starving to death. Basically, it was very bad. And I went to the fridge. I don't know. It felt like I hadn't eaten like in a day and a half. That's how hungry I was. And I had one slice of that ultra processed ham. You know, the circle ham. You know, it's the company name starts with D, I think. But you peeled up the packet and it was like ham. Anyways, I ate just one of that, and it was the most delicious thing I've ever tasted in my life. Like, Gordon Ramsay can come along with his, this is a chocolate mousse with a chocolate dip and chocolate chips in this chocolate mousse, and I'll be like, wow, I'll have what she's, and what was I saying again? Oh yeah, and I can eat that and it'd be good, but you know,
Gordon Ramsay's chocolate mousse. That. Pause. Fuck. Gordon Ramsay's apple pie is no, yeah, his apple pie, and you get what I'm trying to say. The point is that it was good. But this is very good. You know what? Gordon Ramsay doesn't have shit on me. That's right. You heard it here first. If I would have a cook-off with Gordon Ramsay, I would roll and smoke his ass. I would just eat his ass right up. Like, there'd be nothing left. And wait. I've only had like 2 hours of sleep. That's why I sound like a psycho. I'm not gonna eat Gordon Ramsay's ass. Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna laugh at my own joke. I haven't even done it yet. Hold on. If only Steven was here. I'm just gonna whatever. No, it's not you. I'm just gonna, it's not even funny. Anyways, I've been folding cranes. I've been folding a lot of cranes actually. I'll dedicate this crane to you who's watching. So, what I'm doing, I was making them. This is a 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter piece of paper, but I realized that those are too big. Those are way too big. So, I draw and quarter it like this with my tweezers that I use as a folding tool. Speaking of drawing and quartering, I've told you, I really want to be like a witch in the medieval times. It'd be so good. I think I've told you, but I feel like it'd be so much fun, just going around. Not even going around, just living on like a hill, like a shack on top of the mountain or something like that, and I just live there. And then I just like laugh. At like midnight, when the clock strikes midnight or like 3 a.m., I just cackle from the top of the mountain. And I go like, yeah. I can't do a witch laugh, but like a yeah. I can't be too loud because I'm already being too loud. So, anyways, it's only 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. It's fine. Yeah. So at like midnight, I laugh really loudly, and all the kids in the village nearby, like in the town, would hear me, and their parents would be like, "Don't go to that hill," or the potion freak will get you, and he'll curse you with a curse, and he'll make you green, or something like that. And my uncle turned green. He ate a bad shrimp and he turned green. I think I told you that as well, haven't I? But I'm getting off track. And then, like in my shack in the mountains, I could just mix. I'd have a cauldron above a fire, and I just mix random stuff together, and then I can just say it's like magic potions or something like that. And I don't know. If I were to go back to like the witch trial era, like medieval Europe, the Black Plague will most certainly kill me. But you gotta weigh your options. Black Plague, is it worth avoiding? Like like if you avoid the Black Plague, you won't be able to laugh at midnight and scare kids. You know, that sounds strange, but you know what I'm trying to say. I was born in the wrong era, basically. No, but if I was born in like medieval Europe, I would be dead. I mean, obviously it's 2025. I obviously, you know, but like I'd be killed by someone. I'd be murdered in like a week or two. But anyways, like if I had a time machine, you know, if I had a time machine, I would go back to medieval Europe and I'd live there for like, I don't know, like 10 years or something like that, and I'd be, you know, I'd go to the very founding of a town. I'd go to like a village when it's very small that I know is going to be like, I'd go to like London or something, like modern day London, when it's like a tiny little like village. London's not like that, is it? It's, I don't know, I'd go to like Ireland or something like that, or Scotland, and then I go to like, I don't know what the capital city of Ireland is actually. Oh, is it? I want to say Celtics, but that's the basketball team, isn't it? Let me see. Google Chrome. No, not download Google Chrome. Just want to open Google. That's Bing. Google. That's still Bing. Google Chrome. Oh, it's right here. Okay. What is the capital of Ireland? What is the capital of Ireland? And then Dublin. That's right. It's Dublin. Was that good? That sounded pretty good. You gotta give me that one. Anyways, yeah, I'd go to like Dublin. When it's just a wee settlement, and then I'd live on a hill nearby, and I'd make a shack with my future powers, I guess, because I have that. And I'd mix like spider legs and like eyes of newt, and then let me just move this over. And then I'd just make potions, because dude, I'm sure a lot of people have done this, but when I was a you know, an itty bitty baby, about like 7, probably, yeah, about 7 maybe, I'd sit in the shower and I'd make potions. I'd mix soaps together and make potions, and I thought I was some sort of like alchemist for making. I got like conditioner and shampoo, and I pretended I was like some like evil scientist mixing those two together, and I thought to myself, this is now that I have shampoo and conditioner mixed together in my hand, it's like I had the philosopher's stone or something, of being able to, you know, wash your hair in like half the time or something like that. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. If like shampoo and conditioner cancel each other out if they mix together, don't they? Because shampoo is like to get rid of oil, and conditioner is to add oil, right? So to do nothing, I feel like. But one day I was feeling extra devious, I suppose, extra evil, and I mixed conditioner shampoo to get my philosopher's stone of soap, and then I went the extra step and I added body wash to it as well, and then face wash, because we had that for some reason, I don't know. Nepo baby, shut up, stop. Yeah, what was I saying again? Yeah, so and then I had all that, so I mixed like a bunch of soap together, and I was telling my sister about it, and she looked at me and she said like, Zach, you're stupid or something like that, and that was the most distraught I've ever been in my life, dude. And then I stopped making potions because it's stupid. But anyways, if I was in the medieval times, people would actually believe me, because people in the medieval times are stupid. If I were to go to like, if I mixed eye of newt and spider legs and like frogwort or something. I don't. What's frogwort? I have heard of that from somewhere. Frogwort. Okay, well I don't know. It sounds cool, so I'll do that. And then I go down to the village on Sundays because it's God's Day or something like that, and they'll be freaked out because I'll be like, because witches are like Satan, aren't they? And like the devil. And then I'd set up a stall and I have a hood on and I look really shady, and I'd be like this, and I'll be like, take my potion, it will make you, I don't know, it'll make your eyes work like a little bit better, like it'll make the world like 5 to 10% more like blue or something like that, and you can see like the color blue more. And people be like, wow, that's really useful. And then, and not a scam at all. And I'd charge like 10 gold shillings or something like that. That's too much. No, shillings are silver, aren't they? Pence. No, that's worse. 10 shillings, whatever. 10 shillings. I don't know what that is. And then they'll be like, that's a steal. And they buy my potions from me. And I can like, I don't know, it'd be so much fun. Like doing occultism in medieval times would be like the greatest thing ever. And then like if I was gonna get killed, I can make like a smoke bomb and be like this, and I'd be like, and then I'd smoke bomb, and then the soldiers that are trying to kill me are like, well, and the priest would be there and he's like, this witch is a freak, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm a freak, man. And then I go to the future or something like that for like a week. Well, I mean, I did just skip time ahead like a week, and I'd be back to my thing. Cause I'd be basically unkillable. Cause I'm a time traveler. You can't kill a time traveler. And I don't know. I can like have like voodoo dolls and stuff, and I could just show people like voodoo dolls. And be like, yeah, I'm gonna curse you, and then they'll freak out and they'll give me all their money, because they do that. They'd actually do that. If I were to do that now, like a scary amount of people would believe me now. But in the medieval times, everyone would believe me, instead of like 10% of the population. Dude, like, medieval times would have been full of so much whimsy. No, that's a lie. There was a lot of like death and evil I'd seen, but there's like so much like mysticism, and like wonder. Like if not an alchemist or a witch, I would be like an explorer or something like that, and I'd have my sack, and I have my telescope, and I have my parrot on my shoulder. And then I go on adventures, and I go to like, I don't know. I go to like the river or something, and I'd be like, this is Zach River, and I claim it as mine. And then the king comes along and he's like, you can't, that's my river, you can't take it, it's God's land, and God's land is my land. And I'd be like, okay, voodoo doll. And I'd be like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. And I'd be like, it's fine, I'm still gonna curse you. And I'd curse him. Well, I wouldn't curse him because I don't have magic powers, but I'd say I'd curse him, and he'd live in fear for the rest of his days. And I'd be like, I've cursed you to turn, you're gonna, like, every single day, you don't give me like 10 gold, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like 2 centimeters shorter. And he'd freak out, and he'd give me 10 gold every day. It'd be so much fun, like being like, anyways, here's my crane. It's a 2.5 by 2.5 centimeter piece. Can you see that? Here, now is a good time to do this trick. Bang. I think I pulled his tail and his, there we go, that's a little better. Bang. I still have 3 pieces of paper, because I quartered it, but 2.5 by 2.5 pieces of paper. But something in the box. Other than that, if I had a time machine, I would go to the dinosaurs. Because who wouldn't want to see the dinosaurs? I want to see like I don't even, you know, T-Rex would be cool and all. But what dinosaur would I want to see? I don't know. I've never actually thought about that. Well, I don't know what my favorite dinosaur is. I don't know many dinosaurs. I'm not gonna say it. I don't know. I guess like I don't want to be basic. I don't want to say like Brontosaurus or something like that. Like Dodo or something like that. That's stupid. Like Spinosaurus. Yeah, that's lame. I don't know many dinosaurs though, so I don't know. Quetzal. How about a Quetzal? Everyone says Quetzal, but I don't know. Google. How do you spell it again? Quetzal. Yeah, whatever. Quetzalcoatlus. That's just a bird, though. A direwolf. I like dogs. Direwolf. When did direwolf live? Late Pleistocene and early Holocene epochs. Roughly, yeah, okay. It's a long time ago. Which reminds me, apparently the Aztec temples, like the freaking Aztecs, were only like 200 years ago. Aztec Empire founding. Okay, it's a little bit more than like 200 years ago, 600 years ago. But it's still 600 years ago, not like 1,000. And I heard that, I was at Oxford University founding. Yeah, Oxford University was founded in 196. Oxford University, like education existed 100 years ago. Hold on, 1,000 years ago. And that's crazy to me. I guess it makes sense because, well, hold on. According to legend, the University of Oxford was founded by King Alfred the Great in 872. How did education exist so long? I thought education was like, I don't know, like modern education. I thought it was only like not even 200 years ago. I was surprised. No, it probably would have been definitely 200 years ago because, you know, like in medieval times people had science and that. But like a university, I thought universities were, you know, only like 200 years ago. But no. What else is interesting that I thought about? I was playing Stardew the other day, and mango sticky rice. I made a mango sticky rice in the game, and that looked pretty damn near delicious. But now that I look at this, it doesn't look as good. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know, someone trying to make sushi into a dessert. You know, putting rice on top of mangoes on top of rice. Apparently it's a Thai dish, I believe. I don't know. Yeah. I might go look for one. I think there's probably one in Tokyo. Let me search it up. Tokyo. Tokyo's got a little bit away from me though. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, I don't know. I guess when you guys come, we can check that out. If you want. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. This was good. The broccoli was not, but that's not me. It was me because I didn't prepare it right and I didn't season or anything. But I only added that for colors. I don't know. I'm making excuses. But the omuraisu was very tasty. 8 out of 10. At least. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to say? Not really. I'm not going to edit this video. It's going to be like an hour long or something. You just have to deal with it. You know, I'll edit this part and I cut that. I'll cut what I just said and I put that at the front of the video. So when I said I'm not going to edit this video, I put that at the front of the video so people who are watching the video know it's not edited. I don't care if you just put the video on and just like go to sleep or something. You know, it's like osmosis or something like that. You know what? I don't even care if you don't watch the video at all. You don't have to. You're the one who asked for it though. Don't forget that. You asked for this. So you get this. And you beggars can't be choosers. Say it with me. Beggars can't be choosers. So you're gonna have to deal with it. What I'm gonna do as I see fit. And if you message me and say like, Zach, you should edit this video more. It's kind of boring watching this stupid video of him just like rambling for like an hour. You know, I'll go crazy. I'll actually go crazy. That'd be the straw that broke the camel's back. I drew a rat. I mean, you've already seen this because I sent it to you. Check it out again. My phone is like really oily for some reason. It was really gross. I think it's tomato sauce, which sucks if it is tomato sauce. I don't know. That's all, I guess. Yeah, see ya. Bye.